Hello everybody, this is Scott here with Scott's Outside Some More, and today I'm going to be working my bees. I'm only going to do this hive because I've already inspected that hive earlier on. I have not mentioned this in a video yet, but I did split this hive. I did not get the queen, however, because I think she'd already swarmed. I'll explain more while I'm inspecting. And that hive is currently queenless. I will be installing I will do a video on installing a queen in that hive when I do this. I have not inspected this hive since that happened, since I split them. And I will also be increasing the size of the entrance, as it's during a honey flow, so you're not having any issues with nectar. I'm using a cinder block as a frame rest here. Just to give them a little bit of smoke, let them know I'm here. Here you can see an earwig. So, there are earwigs in here. The bees will definitely take care of them. This is a rather strong hive. I estimate it would have probably several thousand bees in it. Hopefully ain't too bad in here. I have not overly inspected the honey supers because they do not appear to be building in them. Doing the first honey super just to look through the second one. Nothing of interest is going on in there. They're probably not the happiest right now because I'm probably breaking some bridge comb. Okay. Also, the supers were on cotton, so that was less than ideal. Okay, here you see them continuing to avoid going into the supers. This is filled with propolis, and they're waxing into some of the gaps. I'm going to give them a bit of smoke. Notice I start off using slightly jerky movements, but use very smooth movements. I have read and have found, in fact, that it helps massively. I probably need to replace this box next year. It's the one I made. It was a good box, but isn't the best box. Anyways, I actually read something in bee culture I'm going to try, and that is to start by removing frames 2 or 8 and not 1 or 9. 1 or 10. Girls, I'm not here to hurt you, I'm here to help you. So as you can see on this frame, it is honey on this side and honey on the other side. I'll show you before I put it back in. So, this is a frame that I took from that hive and put into this hive during the split. So you can see they have already really done a lot of building onto it. Isn't the best, but it's too full of honey for me to get them to change it at this point.
Do you want me to take the brush and brush off the bottom?
Nope, I'm going to set these. Yeah, they're not happy. What's wrong, girls? Okay, if you put your hands in here, you can feel the heat coming up because they are clustered because it's 16 outside. I'm saying 16 Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? More honey. Lots of honey. Lots of honey. This is about 10 pounds, I would say.
Wow.
These girls are going to be well off come winter. Well off. So, here, pop up this frame. This is filled with nectar, and they're filling this side in with nectar too. Oh look, it's a drone. You can see the drone buzzing around right there. Some girls in my hand. I'm just going to put a bit of smoke on myself. I said before, this generally helps keep bees off you. I'm fine with bees on me, I just don't like them on me. That makes sense. This is lots and lots of honey and pollen. And this is also honey that they're starting to cap. This is all really good. I have yet to see brood though, which is a little disconcerting. This is just honey and nectar. This is actually one of the frames I put in, as I said earlier, just 2 weeks ago, and they've already mostly built it. Good for them. Yeah, this is a really strong colony this year. More nectar. More nectar and honey. Okay. So you can see over here, these are the queen cells and whatnot that I broke the last time around. Check them. They have since rebuilt them. No, they haven't rebuilt them, they've just left them there and have started to store honey around them. This is like, this is the frame that the queen cells that were good on. These are the frames with the good queen cells. I'm talking on an inspection that you didn't see, so yeah, I sadly don't have a video record of it. I am now going to give them a bit more smoke. Yeah, they're not happy. You probably think I'm trying to attack the hive, as is only natural for them. I also probably need to get frame spacers because I didn't use them the last time a 9 frame spacer, because right now I only have 9 frames this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I only have 9 frames in here. Didn't space them correctly, and now you can see how irregular that is. You can see just a few brood things.
Where?
Oh, that's...
What are those capped cells down there?
Those are brood. Probably drone. Oh, this might not be good. I see something at the bottom of this frame, but I hope it isn't what I think it is. I really hope it ain't.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it isn't.
I would look on the other side. What is that?
What do you see?
Is that just broken open from building on the side?
Yeah, that's just broken open because they were building on the side and I just... But yes. I thought for a second that might have actually been that's a partially disassembled queen cell. I thought for a second that I'd actually broken through a queen cell and I was like, oh crap, what have I done? So yeah, that's why you might have heard me I'm just going to scrape off this bridge comb. I'm going to move each frame one at a time, making sure to keep them in the same order and orientation. An easy way to do this, if you'll come in here, I'm going to try and give this frame just a bit of space so they can so easily get in between it. As you see these, line up the broken comb. This is a tip I learned from watching a video about top bar hives, which are illegal in my area otherwise. I am actually thinking about trying a top bar hive in a few years, but they are illegal in my area, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Alrighty, girls, time to take off this box. Now, also, have a taste. That's honey.
Good job, bees.
Yeah, there's nothing better than
It's really light.
That's because it's not fully dehydrated yet. Okay, so I'm just going to give the bottom box just a little bit of smoke. Let me know that I'm coming. You might want to brace yourself for a large quantity of not the happiest bees, to say the least.
Would you want me to help you lift that off, or are you okay?
I'm estimating this is going to be about 60 pounds. Let's see if I can lift it. I'm actually going to get over here so it's a... Oh boy, that's heavy. Oh boy, that's really heavy. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to need your help putting that back on. Wipe off the honey. I'll wipe it off on my pants because it's washable. Okay, this is good. This looks like the top portion of a hatched queen cell. Yes, this is a hatched queen cell.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
This is really good. This means that they have a queen. An icy brood.
You do?
Yes. Well, first things first. And something I've also learned, let the smoke flow over the hive and it will naturally fall down. Don't blow it into the hive. Break the frames apart, excuse me girls. I can really tell a quality difference between the frames that I built and the frames that I bought. With this, I don't necessarily need to find the queen as much as I just need to see if they have larvae. If they have eggs, I'm good. Not, well, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You you smoke them really quickly? Okay, that's just a honey frame. As it should be. Right, thank you. Smoke on me.
With your sleeves? Gloves?
Bees are not happy now, because currently most of the 60,000 or so bees that were in here have been confined into this box, and now I'm taking them apart. So there's a large quantity of bees bearding. See, there's just a few things of brood. They've not hatched out yet.
Real small pattern.
Yeah, these aren't laying workers.
How can you tell?
There are no other larvae or eggs on this frame. So yeah, that is not laying workers. From what I can tell so far, that at least. Alright, time for this frame. These are not the happiest right now. Same story, just a bunch of honey, a bunch of nectar and pollen. Oh, crap. Oh. Smoke, smoke, smoke. Thank you. I accidentally dropped that frame. There is no eggs or larvae on this frame. And those queen cups are empty. You can see the bees are being a bit friendly with me.
Want your sleeves?
What?
Your gloves?
No, I'm not going to put on my gloves yet. Okay, there's queen cell. And it's capped. There's an uncapped one too.
So you don't want to break them.
I'm going to be very careful with this frame. In fact, I'm going to mark it with an X. If I can grab my Sharpie. Frame has been marked with an X. So now I know which one it is and can come back to it. Come over here. You can actually feel how much heat these girls generate. It is quite amazing.
Wow.
I know.
A little stove in there.
There's queen cells in this one? No, this is just a bunch of honey and pollen. Nectar and pollen, I should say. None of it is capped. Moving on to the next frame. I remember I took a brood frame and put it in the split. So this next frame will be the one that I replaced it with. I'm going to see what they've done on this.
Can I brush them?
He's not yet. I'm gonna need the smoker. Okay, but now I have it partially out. I can just see that this is just, we're still drawing comb onto it. This really is not an important frame for me to look at. These keep headbutting me. Girls, move over to the other side of the hive. It's safe now. Safe from the big bad beekeeper. I'm sure I could make some historical metaphor to communism or something right now, but
Why is everybody rushing to get out?
because they smell the smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire. That fire, in this case, is a controlled fire inside of my smoker, but still, they don't really know the difference. They're just backfilling this with nectar and everything. Okay, so there are a few possible scenarios.
Because there are a couple capped.
There is one capped queen cell.
So why?
Now, I would normally think that it should have hatched by now, which it should have. Come on, girls, move it, move it. Again, just honey. This was a bit disconcerting. There. Time for the difficult bit. Get me the bee brush, please. To move some of these slightly, just so I can get in to finish the inspection. Fairly certain I know what I'm going to find, but I still want to make sure with empirical data. Hey, I haven't gotten stung yet. You can smell the scent that smells vaguely of bananas. That is a smell of their alarm pheromone. They are alarmed because, well, I'm currently breaking into and looking through their entire hive. So, honey and honey and nectar. Honey, nectar, pollen. And I'm going to skew pollen, and capped honey interchangeably, but from here on I'm going to try and say capped honey and nectar specifically. Okay, in this one, that's again I'm just going to look down it because I don't want to disturb them more than I need to. That is again just a bunch of nectar and capped honey. Now I just have to push the frames back into position.
So what does that tell us?
Well, it tells me they are queenless. Due to their absence of brood, their bad temperament is something I'm going to need to be careful with. Their bad temperament I'm trying to get my smoker restarted back up. Smokers can go out if you don't have them, they don't get enough airflow. It's sort of like air-cooled CPUs, but that's a nerdy reference that I'm not going to use today.
So if there's capped queen cells and open queen cells, what can that tell us?
There's only one capped queen cell and one recently uncapped queen cell. Now, given that I'm pretty sure they swarm about 5 or 6 days, about a bit less than a week before I quote-unquote split them, they should have hatched by now. They really should have, especially considering that it's been... Let's see here, when did I split them?
A couple weeks ago?
Over 2 weeks ago. So they definitely should have hatched by now.
And have a laying pattern by now?
Yeah. They should have hatched and been mated by now. So, I'm going to call Ray and ask his advice on this. He's seen more of these than me. Well, they're not too happy about today. So now I'm going to do... Put the inner cover on. Put the outer cover on.
So you think neither one has a mama?
It appears that way. Now, I don't want to get line workers, so I need to address this soon, rather than later. So, I'm going to go call Ray and ask him what the best option for me would be right now. Based on his advice. I will implement it in the next video you see. So yes, thank you for watching. This has been Scott here with Scott's Mad Science More, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.